The Indiana Fever have been a team in flux for many years, a franchise that is trying to find its identity and is awaiting its big break. However, a seismic shift is currently taking place in Indiana, and some of the WNBA's top stars are taking notice. One game-changing athlete, Caitlin Clark, has transformed the Fever from a team vying for a postseason berth to the league's most thrilling destination. In this video, we're delving deeply into the Fever's potentially transformative offseason prospects, highlighting 10 important free agents who have the ability to change Indiana's course and provide their own special talents, expertise, and leadership to this emerging juggernaut. These players, all-stars, champions, and game changers, have the ability to transform Indiana from a transitional squad into a serious challenger for the championship. To spice things up, we have a surprising 11th player who could draw international attention. When she joined the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark was a WNBA game changer who could turn a franchise around. Clark has excelled at every level with her scoring, basketball IQ, and clutch play. Kelsey Mitchell's decision to join Indiana ignited the WNBA's potential fire. You able to offer some pieces? We are in a situation you might wish to play with her if you're a good basketball player to observe how she plays. Kelsey Mitchell has earned more than Fever status for 7 seasons. She has been the team's anchor and a persistent scorer. Mitchell's future with the Fever is uncertain as an unrestricted free agent, but working alongside Caitlin Clark could keep her in Indiana. Fans are wondering if Mitchell will stay and form one of the WNBA's most dynamic backcourts with Clark. You deserve recognition, but may not have been receiving it previously. Great question. Caitlin, I don't think nobody cares about Square, so congrats, just the truth. I think she's done a great job attracting her own fans, but I laugh and accept it because I've always been beneath the radar. I see the other side because I've always been that cautious, introverted player or person. Somewhat amusing. I know people aren't guaranteed to see me play, so I hope I meet up to the expectations. I can laugh about it because I know it's sincere. Mitchell's numbers are self-evident. She had a run of 20-point or more games last season, averaging an incredible 19.2 points per game, demonstrating her scoring prowess and consistency. A rapid release, a consistent shot from beyond the arc, and an amazing knack for finding gaps in even the most formidable defenses are the foundations of her offensive style. Her talent set combined with Clark's ability to create plays would be a nightmare for any opponent and a dream come true for the Fever. In so many ways, you have altered the course of history. I'm thrilled to share the stage with you and be a part of this event, especially because you did it with such grace. Mitchell may be cored by the Fever, which would enable them to make her the focal point of their franchise by offering her a supermax deal worth about $250,000. Supporters believe Mitchell will stay because she will contribute her scoring expertise to a club that is about to experience something truly remarkable. Her relationship with Clark may serve as the cornerstone of a strong team dynamic that elevates Indiana from postseason hopes to legitimate contenders if she chooses to stay. Plum Kelsey. Due to remarkable three-point shooting accuracy and scoring prowess, Kelsey Plum has emerged as one of the WNBA's most feared shooters. She demonstrated that she can be a consistent scoring threat even with a large volume of shots in 2023 by shooting a scorching 41.4% from outside the arc on 5.3 tries per game. Plum may be searching for a new team because of the Las Vegas Aces salary cap issues, and Indiana would be the ideal choice. Plum's possible presence would provide Indiana with a lethal shooter who might weaken defenses and provide openings for attacks by Mitchell and Clark. Picture Plum and Clark collaborating, Plum establishing a position on the sidelines while Clark plans the attack. Plum's championship experience with the Aces would build confidence on Indiana's youthful group and raise the team's play by bringing a winning attitude to the Fever. Plum has supported Clark's achievements in addition to shooting, particularly while she was a college student. A smooth collaboration on the court could result from this respect for one another. Provide the Fever with the ideal balance of leadership, scoring, and shooting. The Fever may have one of the league's most effective offenses, able to light up scoreboards and keep spectators on the edge of their seats if Plum signs with Indiana. Williams, Gabby with her defense. Gabby Williams is the type of player who can alter the outcome of a match. Williams is regarded as one of the league's most tenacious defenders because of her unwavering energy and adaptability. Despite playing only 12 games in the 2024 WNBA because of her international obligations, she had an indisputable influence on defense. Williams' capacity to perform well under pressure was demonstrated by her international success with Team France at the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris, where she assisted in leading her team to a silver medal. Scouts from all around the world have taken notice of her defensive skills and enhanced offensive game, making her a desirable choice for any team trying to bolster its defense. Williams' addition would give the Fever a much-needed defensive presence. Her guarding versatility would enable the Fever to compete against any lineup, and her mindset is a perfect fit with Indiana's need for a more formidable defensive identity. Williams is a wonderful fit for Indiana's philosophy because of her respect for Clark and dedication to defense, which gives a young squad more depth and balance. Ogwumike Nneka, imagine enhancing the Fever's roster with a player who possesses Nneka Ogwumike's abilities, leadership, and experience. The addition of Ogwumike, a 9-time All-Star, past MVP, and highly regarded player in the WNBA, would immediately improve the team's standing. She would bring a plethora of expertise and championship experience to the table in addition to her exceptional on-court ability. Ogwumike shot an incredible 40% from beyond the arc and averaged 16.6 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 2.3 assists per game in the 2024 campaign. Ogwumike, who is well known for her flexibility, can play center or power forward, which enables her to balance out Aaliyah Boston's domination in the paint. They could form a strong front court that would give the team equal parts defensive toughness, rebounding ability, and scoring ability. Although Nneka Ogwumike is a fantastic generational talent who will accomplish great things, Caitlin is currently the face, which is also beneficial. Gyms are being sold out by her. What would make you detest that? Our home opener was completely sold out. It was probably a practice game. It was not severe at all. We gained from that as all of our fans are now present and enthusiastic, and new customers are entering the market. She is her own economy, which is fantastic since she exemplifies what women's sports ought to be. Ogwumike's admiration for Caitlin Clark is what makes her possible relocation to Indiana all the more alluring. She has openly commended Clark's effect on the court, saying that her influence cannot be denied. Joining a franchise with a promising young player like Clark may be a strong argument for Ogwumike to make Indiana her new home. The Fever would have a leader who understands what it takes to win and can mentor the younger players through the difficulties of a championship campaign if Ogwumike joined the team. Satou Sabili, who is only 25 years old, has already made a name for herself as one of the league's most promising young players. Sabili is well known for her adaptability and unique capacity to influence the game on both ends of the floor. With an impressive season in which she averaged 19.4 points, 8.4 rebounds, and 4.5 assists per game, she is more than prepared to assume a leading position. Sabili's association with the Fever extends beyond her remarkable numbers. There may be a connection between the two players because she recently joined with WNBA Sports, the same agency that represents Aaliyah Boston. Amber Cox, Sabali's former supervisor and Indiana's new general manager, is another intriguing figure who might persuade Sabali to join Indiana. I love seeing so many women's basketball jerseys, but there are too many cabin fans. That brings incredible joy and enthusiasm. Boston and Sabali playing front court together excites fans. Boston's paint aggression, Sabili's floor spreading, and the league's young front court. Sabali's admiration for Indiana's devoted fans boosts enthusiasm. If she joins, she might be important to a group ready to contend for years. Tammy Fagbenthal. Despite being less attractive, Tammy Fagbenthal has had a big impact on the game. Due to injuries, Fagbenthal only played 22 games in 2024, but her defense was notable. The Fever's improved defensive rating was due to her ability to stabilize the paint and anchor the defense. This squad deserves praise for our perseverance, especially early on. Indiana's desire to bring back Fagbenthal shows her importance to their long-term plans. If she stays healthy, Fagbenthal might improve Indiana's defense. Due to her dedication to the club and willingness to improve on both sides of the floor, she could help Indiana reach the playoffs. Catherine, dear, you make me very proud. Best wishes on winning Rookie of the Year. So richly deserved. You've demonstrated that you're not just here to stay, but that you belong. Kia Nurse, one player whose name is Kia Nurse, been characterized by tenacity and resolve. Nurse put in a lot of effort to get back on the court after suffering a season-ending ACL injury in 2022, and in 2023, she demonstrated her shooting prowess with a career-high 48% effective field goal percentage. She is the perfect addition to a team that needs a strong veteran presence because of the leadership abilities she has gained from her time on Canada's national team. It's been fantastic to have Caitlin join our team. Additionally, she has undoubtedly put up some numbers. She has also experienced a few growing pains here and there, but that is what all rookies go through. Given her capacity to deflect blows from Nurse would offer Indiana a reliable outside-the-arc scorer who can stretch defenses and create space for teammates. Imagine Nurse on the perimeter ready to shoot threes as Clark builds up plays. Nurse's shooting and leadership would provide the Fever the depth they need to advance in the playoffs and give a young, ambitious team experience. Sims for Odyssey. Odyssey Sims has played for multiple WNBA teams and proven her worth. She averaged 17.2 points per game on a Dallas Wings hardship contract in 2024, showing her scoring ability and toughness. Sims' playmaking and scoring skills would enhance Clark's game and offer Indiana's backcourt another weapon. After all, everyone has watched Kayla. She plays brilliantly. Her performance is exceptional, especially with her assistants. She turned down many shots while searching for her colleagues. That tells a lot about her play. Her playing is great, but I don't know her. Her actions since the first game, I admire her greatly. Tonight, she performed her duty, amazing in every way. Sims' recent performances show she's still talented. If her background would diversify and adapt the Fever's lineup, she could generate her own shot and assist others to balance Indiana's offense and relieve Clark of scoring pressure. Indiana's youthful team may benefit from Sims' drive and leadership. Erica Wheeler. Erica Wheeler and the Fever is about inspiration, persistence, and dedication. From undrafted to all-star MVP, Wheeler has overcome all odds. Wheeler's resignation would go beyond sentiment. The Fever would get a player that knows their history and is tenacious Clark. All we do is have fun. We never take Caitlin Clark's words seriously. I often tell folks she's a kid at heart. The Wheeler era, despite her Fever struggles, she is indelibly bonded to Indiana's fans. She resigned to lead and stabilize a growing team, ensuring future success.